Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today is Thanksgiving in North America. Now, I'm not going to talk about sort of the complications and issues with this holiday. Instead, I want to talk about, from my perspective, all the amazing artists that are Native and Indigenous and First Nations that I think should be noted and spoken about and more people should hear about. So if you've been wanting to see more Native art, there are some hashtags you can follow. Native artist, Native art, Indigenous, Indigenous art, Native business, tribally owned, and inspired natives. This is just a couple hashtags that you can use on your favorite social networking platform to find and support Native and Indigenous First Nations creators. Now, I don't really like all those titles because it clumps folks into one group, and when, if at all possible, please refer to folks from the tribe that they are from. So in order to honor and denote those differences, it is a very respectful and kind thing to do. Now, there are a lot of Native and Indigenous and First Nations artists that you may not be aware of. So I'm going to start writing them down, and if I run out of time, I run out of time. I don't know who or what has been made familiar to you. I know in the past few years there has been more attention to Native artists, and I think that is wonderful, but we still need to be respectful. There are words and terms one should not use. I would not call potters or basket weavers sort of craft art. That is fine art. So if we can be mindful with some of those terms, that will go a long way as well. So some of my personal favorite creators, Wendy Red Star, Rose B. Simpson. Now, I will link as many different articles and things as I can find if you want to see each of these individuals' works of art. And it would be just a great way to spend downtime during one of our national holidays to honor some of these people, to say hi to some of these people, to, maybe support and appreciate. The thing we don't want to do is appropriate. So if you see things that, it's very popular in kids' crafts during this holiday to make headbands with paper feathers, that is appropriation. That's not appreciation. And so things like that shouldn't really continue. Let's see. Joan Hill, Margaret Jacobs, and we can list some other people. Let's see. Supaman. And it also goes by Christian Parrish Takes the Gun. So he has a moniker there. Wilson Hill, Jeffrey Gibson. Now, a lot of these are fine artists. There's a couple poets in here. If you're not interested in fine art, if you're interested in more beadwork, I have put some things in my stories of my Instagram if you want to go over there and look. I will also link in my description box a place where a bunch of shops and tribally owned storefronts and online places that you can support if you want to do something like that for any season, the holiday season, maybe a birthday, something like that. Frank Buffalo Hyde, Brad Kahlhamer, Athena LaTocha, Michelson. There are many, many, and unfortunately these folks just don't get enough recognition and conversation. So that's just what we're doing today. Kent Monkman. And you can ask your local galleries and museums to see if they would consider bringing in more Native Indigenous artworks and pieces. That's something that you can put in comment cards every time you visit a museum. So we are enriching our lives with all this beautiful art, and we are bringing more culture for everyone to see, and we are including everyone in the conversation about the conversations we need to have when looking at art, when viewing art. It's vitally important that everybody has a seat at the art table so everyone feels included and all voices are heard. It's incredibly important. I feel like if you've never heard of any of these people, then maybe you will get some value from this video. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this. This means a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.